completely 100% focused and intentional. This is not, oh, it happened by chance. This is, they had focus groups. They had writing teams, scheming this kind of shit. Let's do it. Let's be part of the talk, that our game will have these dialogues and thoughts in it, and we'll get the big controversial talk around it, and hopefully we'll sell more copies. Do you want to know what Veilguard wants to be? The next Last of Us 2. You remember what happened during The Last of Us 2? Allow me to remind you. Neil Druckmann, the head of the studio, literally went out there and said, if you buy The Last of Us 2, you're supporting these themes. If you don't like The Last of Us 2, you're a bigot. He said that. He said every time you buy this game, you're basically hurting the trolls who don't like the themes we're trying to push in it. So you had an entire feel-good movement, right? A feel-good movement of people saying, I'm going to buy Last of Us 2 just to get to strike against the bigots. Instead of saying, I'm going to buy The Last of Us 2 because it's a good game, which, by the way, it is. The Last of Us 2 has great graphics, great sneaking mechanics that are improved from the first game, great level design. Like, there's a million things good about Last of Us 2, some of the best accessibility of any video game ever. But does anyone ever talk about that? No. All anyone talks about with The Last of Us 2 are the liberal themes, because that's what Neil Druckmann made the game about, and it became a big sales success because of it. So that is why these themes are in Dragon Age Veilguard. Make no mistake about it. It's not because they think it improves the game or this is a chance to teach a lesson. This is because they want people to be talking about the controversy around the game, and they want to be another part of that. They want this to be the next, oh, I bought Veilguard because I heard there's a trans character in it, there's a non-binary character in it, and there's representation in it. That's not a fucking reason to buy the game. You buy the game because it's fun, because it's got a good story. It's got good graphics, good gameplay mechanics. Not because they wedged in a social aspect, a social hot topic, right? It's lame, it's cheap, it's lowbrow. Quite frankly, it's fucking embarrassing, and it's actually insulting. If you are someone who thinks that this is an important issue, you should be insulted, because that's not what the game is about. They shoehorned it in to try to get you to buy the game. They think you're dumb. That's why it's in Dragon Age Veilguard. Not because they're trying to say, oh, we're going to represent properly or whatever. Even look at the scene. They did it wrong. The scene says, disregard the thoughts of the person that you insulted and just do 10 push-ups, because that's the best thing to do. Instead of just saying, hey, I'm sorry I offended you, kid. It's something I can do to help you or to make up for it because I really goofed. Which is like the common sense thing to do, right? But no, that's not good enough, right? So even the way they did it was wrong, right? So this is fucked up, and this is something that I think we're going to see more and more game studios do, unless people call it out. Now, is this scene a deal breaker for me? No. And especially now that I know that the game is going to have dumb scenes like this, right? I feel like you could just kind of like say, well, you know what they were going for? Pretty lame. And, you know, it is what it is, cringeworthy, over-the-top nonsense. But, hey, they went for whoever these management are, a bunch of idiots. But the truth is, this makes me feel worried about this studio. Like, BioWare now, they made a big announcement yesterday on social media. We are fully 100% committed. We're now working on Mass Effect 5. That's our next focus. Do you think I'm excited? Right? Like, I see this clip, and I'm like, so you know that when you play these games, they're always going to have these out-of-place, interjected social issues, immersion breaking, pushing a narrative, buy our game because we're controversial. This is crap. It's not good writing. It's not proving a point. It's not helping. Do you really think having that scene in the game is going to help anyone who is non-binary? Is that real? Wow, that really helped them, right? No, this is self-serving. That's all that clip is self-serving. It's 2 minutes of, hey, look at us. We put it in the game. Now give us credit. Send us all the feel-good vibe buys like Last of Us 2 got. It's lame. It's fucking lame. If the game was all about that, if it was a main theme of the game, Life is Strange, it is a theme of the game. The main character is, gay. There's fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I have no issue with it. It's part of the writing of the game. It's done naturally. It's fun. That's done well. I applaud that. But when you wedge it the fuck in like that, it looks like shit. It looks like you don't care. And you're botching it. You're dropping the ball. You're embarrassing yourself and everyone around you who wants to actually make people feel welcome. You're an idiot, and you're doing it for profits, and that's the worst reason to do it. So looking at that scene, I'm not upset that it's in the game. I'm upset that it's done so fucking poorly. They absolutely could have done a better job than that. And it's pretty disgraceful because sadly what's going to happen is that you're going to see more and more of this. If this gets traction and people see it and say, oh, wow, look, more game devs might try to wedge in more shit. You really want every game to be like, well, you should be this leaning politically and this leaning. You should care about this social issue or this social issue. Dude, all I want to do is stomp on fucking Goombas. That's it. I want to shoot the enemy. I want to stomp the enemy. I want to solve the puzzle. I want to open the chest. I want to save the princess or prince. Whatever is your fucking spin today, I don't care. Just leave me alone and let me play my fucking video games.